How's everybody? How's everybody? How's everybody doing out there? Did y'all see that introduction? Did y'all see that introduction? You know what? What does that tell all the Tiger Eye Show family members right now? That right there, that right there is just a little sneaky peek. Do y'all know who we are fixing to bring on? This Tiger Eye Show live right now is a historical one, a very historical one. And I'm gonna do a little something. I'm gonna give everybody a little chance to get ready with a little something going like this. Let's get it. The Magic Man.
Oh, Popeye, let's dance.
Oh, Wallace, sit down. Sabrá Dios qué pasaría si me faltas tú, si no tengo tu amor. Para mí sería lo peor. Siguen pasando los años y yo sigo junto a ti, este amor eterno, el que siento yo por ti. Porque yo nací para adorarte, porque yo nací para darte mi amor. Mis brazos para abrazarte, mis labios para besarte, mi corazón para amarte, mi alma para entregarte, mis brazos para abrazarte, mis labios para besarte, mi corazón para amarte, mi alma para entregarte, porque yo nací para ti. ¡Oh! Sabrá Dios qué pasaría si me faltas tú, si no tengo tu amor. Para mí sería lo peor. Porque yo nací para adorarte, porque yo nací para darte mi amor. Mis brazos para abrazarte, mis labios para besarte, mi corazón para amarte, mi alma para entregarte, mis brazos para abrazarte, mis labios para besarte, mi corazón para amarte, mi alma para entregarte, porque yo nací para ti. ¡Oh! Porque yo nací para adorarte, porque yo nací para darte mi amor. Mis brazos para abrazarte, mis labios para besarte, mi corazón para amarte, mi alma para entregarte, mis brazos para abrazarte, mis labios para besarte, mi corazón para amarte, mi alma para entregarte, porque yo nací para ti, porque yo nací para ti. Okay, Alice, let's dance.
Oh, Popeye.
Did y'all just hear that song? Who originated that? Can y'all let me know? Vic Gonzalez, can you let me know who originated that? I need. I am 48 years, 48, right, DJ Eminem? I'm 49. Excuse me. I'm 48. I'm 49 right now. I'm so excited. I don't even know how old I am. But all them years growing up in a little small town like Hereford, Texas, and growing up with the Magic Man and him doing that, don't worry, Alex, I'll save you. All that stuff right there. I mean, that right there kills everybody. That is creativity. So, with that being said, are y'all ready? Are you ready, Vic Gonzalez? Are y'all ready, Danny Castellanos? It's fixing to get hot in here because here we go. The moment of truth. Bringing him on, talking about the one and only, the Magic Man. Pio Trevino, there he is. How you doing?
Oh, Mr. Tiger, how you doing today?
Man, I ain't gonna lie to you. I am I am on top of the
Well,
world right now. And
right now I can't understand what you're saying,
you can you hear me?
but I'll try to see what. Huh?
Can you hear
I
me?
can
Can you
hear you. You just sound like a robot.
oh
You sound like a robot, a Mexican robot. I can see you.
can you hear me now?
I can hear
Yeah,
you.
you can
It's
hear
just
me?
that when you talk, you sound like a. You keep on talking.
All right. Now are we am I at 100? Because this is the live of lives right now.
I'm not good at this because I can't read robot.
I am so sorry. Um, well, the first question we're gonna ask you that everybody wants to know, Bill, is where did that creativity come from using Popeye's voice?
Well, one of my producers, when I was with Hacienda Records, Rick Garcia, he uh he wanted me to name the band because when I got out of La Movida, I started a band, but I needed to get a name. So he wanted me to name it Mafia. And I said, it sounds too much like La Mafia, like Mafia.
Uh-huh.
So I said, why don't we just do it in English, Magic? And I couldn't register it because there was already a Magic in Austin somewheres. So I went ahead and I picked the letter J for Jesus, and that's why we named it Magic.
Wow, that right there was
Yeah,
really creative.
yeah.
Um, so
And
what do we have in store for Pio? What are you working on right now?
well, my new CD will be out on the platforms, all digital platforms, on July the 26th. I'm looking at my notes here. So and also, that we have a single, we have a video and a new single right now, that our video is number one, thank God, and it's entitled No Me Queda Claro. And also that single is also out on the market, and also Mr. David Ligarza is playing the accordion on it. And we also have another song that I recorded and used David Ligarza also on the recording, but I'm singing with Freddie Fender.
Oh,
It's a Freddie
wow.
Fender song. Yeah, when I learned the song, it was a song that was recorded just temporary by Freddie Fender, and he came to Freddie Martinez and showed him the song, and Freddie bought it from him, and I went ahead and recorded it. So to give honor to Mr. Freddie Fender, I went ahead and I said, well, why don't we try and see if we can put the both voices together, and I'll harmonize him, he'll harmonize me, we'll do a lead and we'll do a lead, and we'll get this going. So that song is called uh, Para que te acuerdes de mí.
Oh, okay.
And that'll be my next single. That'll be my next single coming up after this one. And I also have a song that my daughter Priscilla helps me once in a while doing backups and stuff like that. So I finally had her recording a song where she did the lead all through the song, and then I did a second harmony all through the song with her. And it's an old song, Mi Ranchito, and I mean, I get goosebumps every time I hear it because she sings so beautiful. But of course, she's married, got kids. That's the end of that story. But she comes and helps me, and I hope you all enjoy it. If you all, get the new CD.
Mi Ranchito, is that the one that was done by Little Joe?
The what?
That song Mi Ranchito, is that the one that was done by Little Joe y La Familia back in the early
It's done
70s?
by it's done by a million bands. My grandfather used to sing it. Yeah, it's an old traditional song. Allá al
Okay.
pie de la montaña, donde temprano. That song.
Okay.
And oh man, I love it. I love it. I'm glad that I got my daughter in there, and plus the rest of the songs, I got like 3 songs from Freddie Martinez. I've got a song of mine. My keyboard player Eli Molina, he's got a song in there. The producer and arranger Hector Gutierrez from Robstown, he's also got a song in there, and he helped me produce this album and arrange it, and did a fantastic job. Him and Eli, and also thanking Freddie Records for all their support. Mark, God bless you, brother. We love you. And para Freddie Jr., para toda la familia Martinez, gracias mil, Mr. Freddie Sr., thank you very much. And we appreciate all your help and support. And, hope that, because right now we're doing a lot of gigs, and we're performing. And, there's little obstacles on the road. About a month ago, I had the pneumonia, but I'm so crazy that I was still out there singing. But it's part of the job. You got to do it. And I'm proud of it.
Yes, yes. There's no when you're a big time artist, there is no stopping. There is no stopping. Because that's how y'all that's how everybody makes a living with
Yeah.
their craft and with the passion that you put into what you do. And
Right.
as right now, we have so many people on. We have so many Tiger Eye Show family members on. Martina Galvan. We have my primo Angel Martinez. We have OG's Custom Garage. We have Norma Salazar. I'm going through here right now, and I'm just giving shout outs to everybody that's on here.
Yeah, thank
Danny
you very much. God
Castellanos.
bless you all.
That let's see who else. Who else? Joanna Peña from Dimmitt, Texas. Vic Gonzalez. Vic Gonzalez is on. Thank you, Vic Gonzalez.
Thank you very much.
Wow, we have so many Tiger Eye Show family members on right now, because this is a live of lives, because we are live right now. Sarah Gonzalez is on. We are live with the legend himself, Pio Trevino, de Grupo Magic. We're gonna do a little something, Pio. I did a little lineup of some of my some favorites, that I've come up with. You got OG's Custom Garage from Micopa, Arizona in the house. As you can see the comments right there. Once again, we have Martina Galvan tuning in all the way from Amarillo, Texas. We have Sarah Gonzalez tuning in all the way from Harlingen. Norma and George Salazar tuning in all the way from Holland, Michigan. We have Antonio J. Vega tuning in all the way from Lubbock, Texas. We have Angel Martinez, my primo, all the Martinez family tuning in all the way from Clovis, New Mexico. We have Julie Cruz tuning in all the way from Houston, Texas. We are live right now. This is a live alive. Y'all need to tag, y'all need to share, y'all need to let everybody know that this Tiger Eye show is one for the books. We're gonna do a little something going like this. I put together a little of my favorite Pio Trevino songs. Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready to go down memory lane? Well, here we go. This is one of my personal favorites. It's entitled Hasta que me olvide.
Hasta que me olvide estoy intentando. No habrá quien me seque tus labios por dentro y por fuera. No habrá quien desnude mi nombre una tarde cualquiera. Hasta que me olvides tanto que no exista mañana ni después, no, no. Hasta que me olvides estoy intentando. No habrá quien desnude mi boca como tu sonrisa. Y voy a rodar como lágrima entre la llovizna. Hasta que me olvides tanto que no exista mañana
Wow, wow, wow. That right there, that's just one. That's just one of my favorites. Hasta que me olvides. How many of y'all Tiger Eye Show family members were not singing right there with the Magic Man? That wow. Shout out going out to the awesome Eddie DJ Firmelon tuning in all the way from Califas. We got Califas in the house. We
California.
got
All right.
David Vela, the Oakland Raider himself slash actor. Much love going out to David Vela. We are live. Shout out going out to my bro Mark Maes out there at the Jewel. We are live right now with the Magic Man. Y'all, this right here, this is history. So if y'all have any questions, anything y'all want to know from the Magic Man, this is the time and the place because
All right.
we have the best of the best. Why? Because I have the best of the best Tiger Eye Show family members in the house. Bill,
Eso.
one question
Yes, sir.
I want to ask you is who came up with that idea of Popeye?
Of the what?
Popeye.
A Popeye?
Yeah, Popeye. When you use
Well,
Popeye
it
in your
goes back.
songs,
Yeah, we go back to when I was with La Movida, and I went to go record. I didn't even know the guys from Movida, and Rick, my producer at that time, called me and said, "Pio, you need to come over here. These guys came and recorded some songs, but they need a good singer." And I was looking for a singing job, as a matter of fact. So I went over there, and they had left their songbook there in the studio because they had recorded the night before. And I grabbed the songbook, and Rick told me, Pio, go ahead and see if you can sing the song. When I learned the song real fast and I started singing it, and he had a bunch of friends there. And habían gringos y todo, amigos de Rick. And he says, "Hey, man, do that Popeye thing so my friends can hear how you do it." So I went ahead and I did it, just playing around. And he recorded me. I didn't know that. So whenever the record was being mixed, he mixed my Popeye thing in there. And he didn't even tell me that he had done that. And one day I'm listening to the radio, and I was listening to KCT there here in Corpus Christi. It was an AM station because back then we didn't have FM. And the radio started playing Jalapeno Hit #1, and my song came in, and it had the Popeye thing, and I'm going, "What the heck?" So I was working in the oil field. I was a supervisor in the oil field, and I had my own pickup, and I was driving home, and I stopped and I called Rick, and I said, "Hey, Rick, I just heard the song. It's #1, but what did you do with that Popeye thing?" And he started cracking up. And ever since then, I mean, I started getting parents with their kids going to the dances because they wanted to hear that. So I said, okay, and I went along with it. And so far, I mean, it's like one of my trademarks, you know.
can you do it real quick?
Sure.
Let's hear.
I'll save you.
Oh, Popeye.
It's on my new single also.
Yes,
No me
yes.
queda claro. It's on
Wow.
my new single, and yeah, it's great. I mean, I love it, and when I do it, the people just laugh and they start, like, yeah, the kids love it, But that's how it all began,
We have DJ Filmelon out of Califas. He says, let me see. Let me get the question right. What year did Pio start with La Conexión Mexicana?
1973.
There you go.
Many
1973.
moons ago. Yes, sir. Andaban las víboras todavía paradas. Yeah, back then it was that was a big band, and you know, we back in those days, man, we used to play with bands from Mexico, from all over, international bands, La Sonora Santanera Internacional, all those people. I mean, we used to play together with, we didn't care. It was just to bring the crowd, and that doesn't happen anymore. It very seldom happens anymore.
Yes. Um, what's your input, Bill, on the Tejano industry on how it's going right now? To when back in the days.
Well, for instance, just like what we're doing here, we couldn't do that back in the days. To be social media, you had to do it, person to person, or when they go to your dances, or when you go to AM station. That because back then, we used to only get 2 hours every Sunday. Anywhere you'd be, that's how we would get, and until things started getting better, we started getting radio stations, and then we started getting into the FM. And I mean, it's been a long road, but we're still here. I mean, we're coping with it, and I think that so far as I'm concerned, I feel that I'm doing great. I'm doing great. I'm doing what I want to do, and when I want to do it. Because back in the day, I'd be working 5 6 times a week, and that really, that's just the road kills you. My wife and my band, my keyboard player Eli Molina, he's from Rio Grande City. uh, Danny Gonzalez, he's from here, from Kingsville, plays the bass. His brother Angel Gonzalez, he plays the guitar, and then my drummer is Rudy Flores, and that's basically the Magic Band, and we're a family. And these guys are, I mean, they've been with me for a long time. I mean, I lost Pepper about 3 years ago to COVID. And he was my guitar player, and he was with me for 12 years. And I picked up Danny Gonzalez's brother on guitar, Angel Gonzalez, and we make a real good team. I mean, we've been the band sounds very energetic, and like we love to do what we're doing.
We got Jenny Canales, the awesome sister of the late great Johnny Canales. She says, "Hello, Pio Trevino. Thank you for all your music that you brought to the music industry."
Well,
That right there is
I'm I tell you what, we're all gonna miss Johnny. I mean, he was like basically one of the. I used to play together with Johnny Canales when he had his own orchestra, and he had a badass orchestra. I mean, it was great. And we were side by side. Then he started getting into the TV thing, and man, he always supported me a lot. He always referred me as one of the best voices in the onda, and that makes me feel so proud that he said that. Because I mean, the last time I saw him, he was in a wheelchair, and I was very, I was on his TV show in the Valley, and I'll never forget that.
how well, as a big Tejano artist, this is just something that I mean, I never was blessed to get to meet the young man. I know him by my awesome good friend Janie Canales when we hang out, and she shares these precious memories. But you, as an artist, can you let me know one of the best memories you have, and what type of person he was, Mr. Johnny Canales? Getting it from a professional Tejano
He he
artist's
he
point
was
of
a
view.
he was a great person. He was a comedian. I mean, he'd make you laugh, and I mean, gosh, man, it's uh, he was very sincere also, and I think everybody out there that met Johnny knew what Johnny stood for. he stood for all of us and made sure that the onda was taken care of. And that was something that I liked so much about Johnny. And we're gonna miss
Thank
him.
you. Yes, sir. Me myself, everybody knows that whenever anybody asks me where do I want to take my Tiger Eye show, where do I want to see myself, I have three big icons in my life, which is Dick Clark, Casey Kasem, and Johnny Canales. Those are the big three that DJ Tiger Maes. I want to be all three of them in one. That's my goal because those are the ones that pave
Oh
the
yeah,
way for
man. Those
everybody.
were the great. Those are some nice, heavy people. That also led everything. In music. They supported the music industry 100%, and they did a darn good job of it too.
Another question, Bill. What advice would you give the younger generation that's coming into the industry to help them succeed? What advice would you give them?
Well, the first thing is that you have to have resistance. You have to make sure that that's what you want to do, and if you're going to learn an instrument, learn it to the fullest, because you learn one instrument and you can go to the next one and the next one and the next one, and it's such a great thing. Like, I love to write songs and stuff like that. I love to sing. I don't sing in the showers anymore because my wife don't let me. But anyway, yeah. I mean, it's all good. I mean, the what I do with singing is something that when I'm on stage and I sing, I look at the people that are dancing, and what makes me feel so good is when I see them moving their lips to my songs. And I mean, I'm glad that I've got like, oh man, I got like maybe 30 some odd CDs on my pocket that I've recorded, including albums and stuff like that. And I mean, I go back, when there was 8 track. But it's all good. We're here, and we're here to produce and promote music for all the people to enjoy.
Yes, sir. Another comment from Eddie DJ Feed Melon says, Bill, to this day, your voice so on point, like you never stop singing. Thank you for your continued dedication to the Tejano música. Thank you. That's a
Thank
great,
you very
great, great,
much.
great
I am
comment.
very honored. I am very honored, and I do my best as I can, and like I said, there's little obstacles on the road once in a while, but that doesn't stop us, because going back to your question that you asked me about, if you're a growing person and you want to sing and stuff like that, it's like, for example, right here, I started when I was 14 years old. That's when I made my first buck, and I
Wow.
was still singing before that. But then from 14 years old to 72 years old, and I'm still doing it. I never stopped. So if you want to do music, you have to dedicate yourself to it, and do it, and promote yourself as much as you can, because the people that are out there, when they go dance and they have a great time, that's a good memory in their mind, and it'll stay there forever. you know and that's the way I want to be remembered. Whenever I'm not here anymore, I want people to celebrate by listening to my singing and my music, because that that's something that I cherish with all my heart.
And what you just said, Theo, Martina Galvan says, I remember seeing him in Hereford The dance hall was called the Wishing Well. Every time he would go, I would go see him. I was young back then, so you have left a lot of good memories. Um, I know exactly what she's talking about because right now I am in San Antonio, but I am originally from Hereford, Texas, over there close to Amarillo. So I
All
know
right.
exactly what she's talking about. The Wishing Well. Those were many moons ago. If you want to talk about many moons ago,
Yeah.
um, yes, the Wishing Well in Hereford, Texas. That was a long time ago, girl. Wow. Um,
Yeah, I'd also like to send a shout out to me and my wife. We just came from Tucson, Arizona, because my wife's family, the Hernandez family, had a reunion, and we went over there. So if y'all are listening, thank you very much. God bless you. I love you, and I had a great time over there. And those are memories that I'll always remember with my wife's family, and I hope that they're all doing good today.
with another thing that just came to my mind, Bill, when you go to gatherings, how many times do they ask you to go up there and sing a song?
That was one of them.
That was one of them.
Yeah, yeah, that was one of them. But I don't mind really. It's like that time, the day of the that I we had a banquet, and my wife was telling me in the morning, oh, by the way, honey, I called the studio and I told them to send me 3 songs without your vocal in it so you could sing it. And I said, oh man, okay, está bueno. So I was all nervous because you have to worry about the sound system that you're going to be singing through. You have to worry because all these people, they love me, and they follow me everywhere, but I went ahead and I sang for them, and man, we had a great time. We had a great time, and I enjoyed it. I did. But yeah, I do. And but I'm used to that because with my family, my dad comes from a family of 13, and
Wow.
they, they all have the ability to sing, and they sing great. I mean, these people, my aunts and uncles and my dad, they used to get together in a circle on Easter, on Christmas, no matter what the holiday was, and we get in a circle and they start singing, and yo thought I'd be all mocoso and stuff listening to them, and enjoying what what their beautiful singing, and admiring what they could do, and then here I am now. It's amazing, but it's a good thing for the heart when you sing.
Yes. I know your wife is right there, right beside you, right? Is
What's that?
Bessie right beside you?
Yeah, she's right here.
Okay. I just have a question just for her. And she don't got to come on camera. This is just my curiosity. How does it feel to live with a legend like Pio Trevino and know that he has that voice and he has so many hits out there? How do you feel, Bessie, knowing that you have basically a human jukebox? You're married to probably the best human jukebox in the world, to where if you want to hear a song, you just say, "Honey, I want to hear this," and have them sing it. How many times does she do? How does she feel, and how many times does she do that to you, Bill?
Well, I'm very proud. We have a really awesome life together with our family, our children, our grandchildren. We've been together. We just celebrated 44 years of marriage yesterday,
Yesterday.
47 years
Congratulations!
together, and I've been managing Magic since 1982. So it's been a pleasure. And what you see is what you get with Pio. He's a character. He's funny. He's a jack of all trades. He's a good daddy, a wonderful grandpa, which they all call him Popo. But as for the music industry, it's been a challenge, and but with us working together as a team, you can't ask for anything better.
Right.
And I'm very proud of him. And a lot of times when I'm out, working the door, selling product, or just sitting out with the crowd, I still get goosebumps, and I love my honey. What can I say?
I love you too, baby.
Wow. Everybody, you have Norma Salazar, Sarah Gonzalez, my wife, Melanie Mays, DJ Phil Melon, Martina Galvan, everybody, OG's Custom Garage, wishing y'all a happy, 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 blessed anniversary. And I just want to let everybody know
Thank
that this
you.
live is not only on my Facebook, it's on my Twitch channel, and it's also on my YouTube channel, DJ Tiger Maes. So y'all can go back, and we're going to relive this live over and over and over, because this is one of the historical lives, because Pio is the legend. If you want to talk about legends in Tejano music, his name is right there, right for the definition. But we're gonna give Pio, we're gonna give him another breather. We're gonna give him a little break so he can get him something to drink, and we're gonna do another big hit from Mr. Pio Trevino. A little something going like this. Speaking of Johnny Canales, in memory of the late great Johnny Canales, we're gonna do a little something entitled "¿Qué sabes?"
¿Qué sabes tú lo que es sentirse amada? ¿Qué sabes tú si apenas sabes nada? ¿Qué tú sabes del placer si nunca tocó tu piel? ¿Qué sabes tú que sienten los amantes? ¿Qué sabes tú si nunca lo intentaste? ¿Qué tú sabes del calor si nunca has tocado el sol? ¿Qué sabes tú? ¿Qué sabes tú? Amor, no sabes que yo he abierto un camino de luces y debes pasar. Amor, no sabes que yo puedo llevarte hasta el cielo con solo tocarte. Amor, no sabes que yo soy como un río sin causa que busca tu mar. Amor, no sabes que si llegas a entrar a mi nido no podrás marcharte. Ay, amor.
Yeah, that was Nade Mas, the Magic Man. Speaking of the late great Johnny Canales, there he was performing. What year was that, Bill?
Oh man,
I would say
I would say that was like in the late '80s,
maybe early 90s.
maybe early '90s. Yeah, yeah. Ya no
Another
me
question.
acuerdo.
Another question. I'm like I said, I'm just brainstorming a lot of stuff that's come to my mind in the 49 years of being a big Bill Trevino Grupo Magic fan. Um, when you go on stage, this is going to be another one for the new upcoming artists. When you go on stage and you have all the Bill Trevino Grupo Magic fans out there, how do you do it to get over your nerves before you go on stage?
I start singing.
Because you still get
Once
nervous.
once I start singing, I start getting the hang of it. Believe me, it's I don't know. I just seem to sometimes my throat won't feel good, but once I start singing, it fixes itself, you know. And part of that is because of the people, you know. The people, they don't let you down, so you're not going to let them down, and you're going to do your best. And then there's nothing else better than to see people have great fun and to dance and enjoy themselves, and que se porten bien,
Yes, exactly. That's the most important part. Because anytime you go and see Pio Trevino, and it's going to be a night to remember. It's going to be a lot of partying, a lot of fun, and a lot of good times.
Yes, sir.
Um, and any of the Tiger Eye Show family members out there, if y'all have any questions for Mr. Pio Trevino, right now is the perfect time to ask because this young man is very, 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 very busy. He is.
I'd like to announce my wife made me a list of some gigs that we got coming up. August the 3rd, we have Texas Jams here in Kingsville. August the 10th, we have El Social, Houston, Texas. August the 24th, we have the Pepe Salinas Hall in Far, Texas, in the Valley. And then August the 30th, we have the Cattlemen's Tejano Superfest in San Antonio, and there's going to be a bunch of groups, including myself. So
It's at the Cattleman's
yeah,
Square.
it's at the Cattleman Square there in San Antonio. So y'all just we got more gigs coming up, but that's enough to tell you about what's going on right now.
So basically, everybody in San Antonio and the surrounding areas, y'all got to ask off for August 30th because that's
Yes,
when the
sir.
Magic Man is coming.
Tell them to give you off. You won't go to work for 2 days.
I have to put in. I'm gonna put it in.
Actually, it's a 4-day festival with all Tejano music there. So it's gonna be a big old shindig.
Wow. And what day are you performing? You're performing on the 30th?
Yeah, the 30th. Yeah.
Okay. August 30th, DJ Eminem, mark it down so we could be there. And that way I could get to meet the awesome Pio Trevino and his awesome wife in person and bring that to the Tiger Eye Show family members.
Yes, sir.
Sarah Gonzalez says, are you going to be going to the RGV anytime soon?
Yeah, we're gonna be in Far at the Pepe Salinas Hall. It's a public dance. Yeah, that's on August the 28th, 24th. I'm sorry.
With the new variety band.
Yeah, also the new variety band is going to be performing with us.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
yeah. So
Wow.
it's going to be a good night, a real good night.
That is going to be a big one.
Yeah.
We'd also like to send a big old shout outs to Mass Effects 107.3. The awesome, awesome, awesome Dina Madrid is in the house. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Dina. Well, We're gonna keep it going. We're gonna keep it going. We're gonna keep it going. We got more. We're gonna bring. Bill got so excited that he must have accidentally hit the wrong button. But you know what? This is the Tiger Eye Show, and we're gonna keep it going. We're gonna bring him back. He's coming back. Shout out to the awesome Juanita Candelaria, and we're gonna do another little something going like this from the Magic Man himself, Mr. Pio Trevino, Grupo Magic. Let's do it.
Porque
Wow, wow, wow. Who was that on the guitar? Let everybody know who that was on the guitar.
That's the late Pepper Gonzalez.
Wow.
Yes,
Only,
sir.
only, only Pepper Gonzalez can do it.
That guy could play the guitar with his teeth and everything, man.
Are you serious? I never
Yes,
saw
sir.
that.
Yeah, he could put the guitar in his mouth and start picking on the with his teeth, the strings, and it
Wow.
sounds good. God bless him. God bless
Yes,
his
yes,
soul.
that was a huge one, a huge loss in the
Yeah,
along with the late great Ricky Smith,
yeah.
also a big part
He
of.
used to play the guitar basically with La Sombra
Mhm.
when he started. He started with La Sombra from Chicago, and I used to tell him that he played with La Sombra from Chicago, Texas. But
Uh,
it's all good. We're all friends, and we all miss him so much, man.
oh yes, yes,
Yeah.
exactly. Dina Madrid said, "Hello, Bill. Commending you on your new song. What are your strengths? Your strengths in managing your band?
What is it? What?
What are your strengths in managing your band?"
Try to be the nicest you can with them, very understanding and disciplined. You know, well, we're basically like a family, and we respect each other with everything we got. And we go to the studio, we knock out the songs, and if we don't like them, we'll redo them, whatever, but whatever it takes until we're satisfied.
Okay, that was a great, 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 great question, Dina. Thank you, Dina Madrid, Mass Effects Radio in the house. Um, and right now is the best time. If y'all have any other questions for the Magic Man, y'all bring them on because, like I said, this y'all already got. That's just half of his schedule. I bet you he's booked till next year.
Oh
So,
yeah,
if I mean,
yeah, we got gigs 2 years ahead of us. So I'm just hope that I'm going to be healthy enough to continue as much as I can. You know, but that's the main thing. I got to take care of myself, and it's like when at the end of all my gigs, when it goes tan tan and it's end, the first thing I'm thinking of is coming back home and being with my grandkids, man, because I got 20 grandkids and I love them all. It's
wow.
it's a great feeling, yeah, great feeling.
Shout outs going out to Chrissy E and her awesome husband, Jonathan. Shout outs going out to Eli Perez. Shout outs going out to Julio Castro. Um, another question, Pio. What does Pio Trevino like to do when he's not blessing each and every one of us with his awesome music?
Oh man, I like to go fishing. I like to I like to work on cars. I like to, man. I used to be an electrician for 21 years and I retired already. So basically, I can do almost everything. And I come from the King Ranch, where over there when I was 5 years old, I got my first Social Security, working with racehorses, and that's what I thought I was going to do all my life. But I started singing. Yeah, and I have one son. I got four daughters and one son, and my son is my youngest, Porfirio Antonio Trevino Jr. He also plays. His instrument in band was the trumpet, and then from there he went to keyboards, to guitars and the ukuleles. I mean, he can play and he can sing also. But I've already asked him, you want to continue my legacy? And he goes, Dad, there's no freaking way I can I can sing like you. And I said, yes, you can, man, because he knows every song that I have.
Wow.
But I mean, he's got a daughter, his oldest daughter, Alessandra. She plays the guitar. She's already written some songs. And when I first heard her, I was surprised because I'm going like, wow, where did she learn this? But she learned it on her own. YouTube. Yeah, on YouTube. Yeah, that's right. YouTube.
Wow.
Yeah, so
Um,
it's
so you say, well, basically, a lot of your, you say that a lot of your siblings are all musically inclined. How many of them are we going to be expecting to do some special cameos on some of your next coming projects?
I don't know. It all depends on them because yeah, we want to see what this album is going to do, and hopefully that we can continue and everybody's going to be happy because
We got the awesome songwriter, musician Jesse Villarreal. He says, I helped Bill in Florida when I was 17 years old. He actually chewed me out in the hotel because I didn't take the keyboards down after the second night. But Beto Ayala had told not to take them down. Bill is awesome. Do you remember giving Jesse Villarreal a butt chewing?
yeah, I think I kind of do, but man, that was a long time ago, man. Yeah, I was a little bit hard back then. I guess it was my afro. Now I'm understanding and everything. I mean, life makes you change, you know, in the best way. Me and my wife were also, like born again Christians, and we're proud of it. And I'm 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 wanting to go and do a Christian album also.
Oh.
So that's like on my main agenda right now. Yeah, my
Uh,
future.
another shout out going out to Raul de la Paz Sr. Much love going out to Raul de la Paz Sr.
Raúl de la
Thank you, thank you,
Paz
thank you.
is he the one from Kingsville?
I believe so.
Yeah, man, he's a great friend of mine. He's also a great singer too, a real good singer.
Shout out going out to Chris Zavala. Shout outs going out to Martina Garvan again. Shout outs going out to the awesome Marisa Martinez Ayala, the wife of Luis Ayala from La Fiebre. Thank you, thank you, thank you. To all the wonderful guys and all the wonderful wives of Grupo La Fiebre. Thank y'all for
Yeah,
tuning in.
say hi to all of them. They're my friends.
Oh, have you ever played with La Fiebre?
Huh?
Has La Fiebre and Pio Trevino Grupo Magic, have they ever done a magical show together?
We've done shows together. Yeah, we've done concerts together and stuff. Yeah.
Wow, I bet you those were big. And that brings another thing to my mind. How does it make you feel, Bill, when you go up? Because I know y'all, I know Magic, La Fiebre, all the big Tejano artists. I know that y'all don't play these little nightclubs. I know that when y'all go out there, y'all sell out. How does that make you feel when you go on stage and you see thousands of people out there? Does that get you nervous, or if it does, once
I
again,
I I
how do
feel
you calm it
proud.
down?
I feel proud because it's always great to have a good show and a good following with the people backing you up, and that happens to us almost every night. Everybody leaves happy and stuff. I mean, I have to also let all the people that because on some of the gigs in the past, I've been having to turn people down from taking pictures and stuff like that because of the fact of the COVID and even though COVID passed, I got COVID back again, and three times, and it was because of that. Because you get too close, and when you tell the people that you can't take pictures with people too close with you, they get mad, and they don't
Mhm.
understand. But I mean, gosh, it's like with me when I'm in a room singing. I'm probably the only person in that room that's breathing more air than anybody else, because uh, after my heart surgery, I had a lung collapse. So I had to relearn how to sing because I don't have, one of the lungs is lower than the other one, so I don't have all the air that I used to have. But man, when I come out of the gigs, I feel like I ran 20 miles. But that's what I
Wow.
got to do.
Oh, okay. And so that right there. So do you think, Theo? Because I know, because like I said, I've been in the industry, and I know that there's been comments made by your awesome fans where they want to take pictures with y'all, they want to get autographs, but they y'all go straight to to the bus
Yeah,
or what have you. Do you think that it would? I guess now we know, and you think it'd be good for the artist to let the fans know, you know what, this and this is the situation. This is the reason why we're not going to be taking pictures. We're
yeah,
not going to be signing
I do that.
autographs.
Yeah, I
Oh,
already
okay.
do that. I let the people know, and because like when I sang I think it was in Dallas when I had my uh, pneumonia, and it's hard to sing like that, but I had to do the gig and I went. They wanted to put me in the hospital, and they just took care of me, gave me a bunch of antibiotics and stuff, and and I got well, but it's like it's hard, because you know that if you get sick and you got other gigs coming up, you're gonna have to cancel. And uh, Pio Trevino doesn't like to cancel. That's one thing I don't like to do at all.
Wow.
Yeah,
Shout outs going out to DJ Ray. DJ Ray, I love to give shout outs to all the Tiger Eye Show family members. Thank y'all for tuning in. We have the awesome legend, Pio Trevino, Grupo Magic. This is a historical one. It's also on my YouTube channel, DJ Tiger Maes. This is historical live.
thanks a
Um,
lot, Tiger.
thank you, Pio, for doing this, not only for myself, but for my family, my wife, my boys. And I'm gonna go ahead and give my shout outs to my brother, my older brother Frank, my older sister Lisa, my older brother Paul, my older brother Mark, who all of to all the Sturgeon family out there, the Solis family, the Ayala family, um, the Martinez family, who all of us grew up on Pio Trevino and Grupo Magic. This right here is
Thank you very much. Thank
a
you for your
legendary
support.
one that when I
God
got a
bless
hold
you.
of your wife, I mean, and we arranged it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm just gonna say it out loud. I, I came in tears because I'm like, wow, this is really happening.
I appreciate it.
I'm really gonna be interviewing the legend himself, Pio Trevino. And with all everything that you were saying, Pio, what's your method on staying healthy and staying? What do you do in order to? Because, like you said, you got to be 100 for you to go on stage. Because you say when you get off, it's like you ran 20 miles. So, what does Pio
Yeah,
Trevino do in order to stay fit?
well, one of the first things is to discipline yourself. Like me, uh, there was one case where this people, this party came and brought a whole bucket of beers, and they put them on stage for us, and a couple of the guys in the band drank a little bit, and I drink too, but I discipline myself to where I don't want to be under the influence of anything. I want to be 100% for my public, so I don't indulge in anything. But I like to indulge, but not when I perform. That's one thing that I don't do.
And do you do like a healthy diet? Because I mean, like you said, when you
Papas
do
y
a gig, it
tortillas y
has to
frijoles.
tortilla frijoles.
Papas, tortillas, frijoles y lagartijos.
I
Okay.
have to I have to discipline him and serve him.
Yeah, my wife's the one that takes me takes care of me on that department. You know,
'Cause
I,
he's
like
not-
I don't get seconds. There's no way I get seconds anymore like I used to. It's just come cae, you know.
Because you eat with your eyes.
Yeah, she says I eat with my eyes.
Wow.
So I can put a blindfold and I can still eat that sucker.
Shout outs going out to DJ Ray. Says saludos de parte de DJ Ray from the New Beer Depot in San Antonio, Texas. Thank you, DJ Ray, for blessing
Thank you,
DJ
brother.
Tiger
God bless
Maes
you.
and
Yes,
the
sir.
Tiger Eye Show. We also, speaking of La Sombra, speaking of the late great Pepper, we have Alex Ramirez, one of the original keyboard players for Grupo La Sombra. He's watching right now. Shout out going out to all the Ramirez family, all the Guerrero family. Thank you, Alex.
So say hi to Tony.
That's right. Alex, Roy, you know, all of the Ramirez family, you know, all the Guerrero family that originated the Windy City Boys.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Alex. You know, this is an awesome blessed live that we are doing right now with the Magic Man. We're gonna give him another breather so he can get him something to drink. And I'm gonna do a little something going like this. This song right here is one of my personal favorites. It's called let me see. I gotta pick the right one. Tú eres mi maestra. As soon as I heard this song, Theo,
yeah.
after we play it, I want to know how you knew to write this song for my wife, DJ Eminem, because I dedicate this song to my wife every time that I play it. So we're gonna send this one going out para todos los enamorados out there. Pío Treviño, Grupo Magic, tú eres mi maestra.
Yeah.
Oh, that's that one. Okay,
Nadie es como tú eres muy especial, tú eres mi maestra que me enseñó a amar. Nadie es como tú, tan preciosa y sensual. Y al ver tu boca bonita, yo la quiero besar. Quiero tus caricias, quiero tu cariño, quiero que en mis brazos me entregues tu pasión. Quiero que suspires como anoche cuando hicimos el amor. Quiero que me enseñes con cada besito a andar por las nubes en un mundo de emoción. Tú eres mi maestra y yo aquí esperando otra lección. Oh yeah. Nadie es como tú, eres mi bendición. Me enseñaste a amar con todo el corazón. Quiero tus caricias, quiero tu cariño, quiero que en mis brazos me entregues tu pasión. Quiero que suspires como anoche cuando hicimos el amor. por las nubes en un mundo de emoción. Tú eres mi maestra y yo aquí esperando otra lección. Tú eres mi maestra y yo aquí esperando otra lección. Oh yeah.
Okay, there you have it. There you have it. Mi Maestra. First time I heard that song, I'm like, Pio Trevino wrote that song for my wife. I mean, for me and my wife. Where did that
Actually,
song come from?
I didn't write it. It was Beto Ramon that wrote it.
Oh, okay.
You
So
know, Beto
what made you
Ramon-
come up with that? Sing that
He's a
one.
very famous composer. He's written for Maes, for me, for you know, basically all the big bands. And when he wrote it, actually we went over to his house and me and my wife were there, and he grabbed the guitar and he starts playing it, and I'm going, I want that song, I want that song. And man, it was great, you know. It's a great song. That's under Freddie Records also.
Yes, that whole CD. That whole CD
Do
is
you
awesome.
have our new video?
With David Lee.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. You ready for me to drop it, or do you want me to wait to drop it? You tell me.
I don't
This
know.
This is your show.
I don't
This
know.
is your
format.
show.
Yeah, do whatever you want to do. I just want you to play that one too.
Roxanne Reese says, hello, Tiger Maes from H-Town. Love Pio Trevino's music. Hello to everyone. Thank you, Roxanne Reese. Isaac Valdez, thank you. Okay, well, do you wanna give the intro for the new video that you came out with David Lee?
Hey, that's fine. Whatever you want to do, we can do it. Because like when we did that video, and I first saw it, I got tears in my eyes because I think that's one of the best work I've ever done, you know, and I'm very proud of it, you know, and I'm glad that my friend David Lee helped me out with that, you know, because gosh, me and David, we go back a long time. I mean, this guy is one of the best.
Oh yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So do you want to introduce the song and the video, and then I'll drop it?
Okay. Selección No Me Queda Claro by Pio Trevino Magic with Mr. David Lee Garza.
Here we go on the Tiger Eye Show. Let's
Oh, Popeye.
Don't worry, I'll save you. No me queda claro que te hayas sido de mi vida. No me queda claro que si te amaba me dejaste heridas. No me queda claro y hoy sufro por tu adiós cada día. No me queda claro por qué jugaste si yo tanto te quería. No me queda claro si yo te amé con todo lo que tenía. Le ponía tiempo extra a cada caricia y al darte un beso en tu cuerpo me perdía. No me queda claro que renunciaras el amor que te tenía, que te olvidaras las promesas que me hacías. No me queda claro ¿por qué tanto fingías? Eso. Squeeze that box, David. Queda claro, y hoy sufro por tu adiós cada día. No me queda claro por qué jugaste si yo tanto te quería. No me queda claro si yo te amé con todo lo que tenía. Le ponía tiempo extra a cada caricia y al darte un beso en tu cuerpo me perdía. No me queda claro que renunciaras al amor que te tenía, que te olvidaras las promesas que me hacías. No me queda claro por qué tanto fingías. No me queda claro, no me queda claro.
Also, somebody had said who was his favorite singer.
That right there is the
No me
jammy
queda
jam.
claro under Freddie Records, my new single.
Wow.
Done
Who
by-
wrote that one?
It was written by Gilberto Abriego.
Okay. My wife also, she's my brainstorming back there. She wanted me to also ask if somebody wants to get a hold of you, if somebody wants to book you, how can they do that?
They can call phone number 361-522-4867 or on Facebook and Instagram.
Under Pio Trevino?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So y'all heard it right there. If y'all want to get a hold of Mr. Pio Trevino, if they want any of your music, how can they get your music?
FreddyStore.com.
Okay, so just go to www.freddystore.com.
Yeah.
All digital platforms.
And it's going to be on all digital platforms.
Okay.
July
And
the 26th.
July 26th.
Yes.
And what about Pio Trevino merch?
The what?
What if they want to get your merchandise? How can we get your merchandise?
Call that number. Call
Okay.
that number. Yeah.
We sell it on the
And we also sell material at our gigs also.
Okay. So y'all get a hold of Pio Trevino to get his merch, to book him, to get him. He's gonna be up here in San Antonio on the August 30th.
August 30th. Yeah.
August 30th, but y'all don't tell nobody that I'm gonna call in sick because I gotta be there. I gotta be there front row.
Yeah. All right.
So yes, he says all the music is it's gonna be hitting all social. It's on that social all media social platforms.
Yeah. Right.
Shout outs also going out to my nephew Elion Drew Maes. One of the original La Sombra when Gavino got out. Then he went to Cumbia Kings, Proyecto Cumbia K1. Thank you, Drew, for tuning in with the legend himself, Pio
Thank you.
Trevino.
Thank you.
If y'all have any questions, y'all need to speak them up.
You know, we're at in San Antonio.
Once again, Sarah Gonzalez wants to know where at in San Antonio y'all gonna be on the 30th.
Yeah, the 30th at the Cattleman's
Square.
Cattleman Square in San Antonio.
At Cattleman Square on the 30th of this month.
Yes, sir.
This month.
No, August.
August. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
August. Okay,
August.
that's giving me plenty of time. Okay.
Yeah.
So I might not have to call in. I might just put it in. I need off that day. Everybody needs to be out there because it
Sure.
is gonna be a huge one.
Yeah.
Daniel Martinez is in the house. Much love going out to Daniel Martinez. Thank you, thank you, thank you. He says, Hola, mi Tejano Raza from Angel y Grupo Fantásticos. Daniel Martinez. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Daniel, for tuning in. This right here is a special, special live with the Magic Man himself, Pio Tervino Grupo Magic. So if y'all have any questions, if y'all have anything y'all would like to converse with Pio, do it right now because that he just gave us four of the gigs. You know, he also mentioned that he's booked year round. So for you to get another chance to talk to this man is gonna be slim to none. So y'all come out, y'all if y'all have any questions, y'all bring them because this is the time. I know everybody is everybody's requesting the number one song. Somebody Loves You. Let me see. From all of his awesome music, which is his favorite and why? Roxanne Reese wants to know, out of all your thousands of hits, which is your favorite and why?
Which is my favorite? Oh my gosh.
Wow. Good job, Roxanne.
I would say Te Quiero Mucho.
And why?
Why? Because I recorded that song with La Movida, and it was written by Javier Canales, our bass player from La Movida. And then when I started my band, I loved that song so much that I said, you know what, I'm going to re-record it. And I re-recorded it and made a hit. And, you know, it was every night they requested, you know, and it's like almost every song that I have that's been a hit, I have to play them, you know, or else people will go home pissed off.
Yes. And so how do you thank you, Roxanne Reese, for that question. So that brings another question. So how do you make your playlist? I mean, knowing you have so many songs and knowing, like you said, every song is a hit, and you only have a certain time frame that you perform. So, like you said, if you don't play this song, that song, you're gonna have a lot of pissed off, like you said.
Yeah.
So how do you come up with your lineup for your gigs?
Come up with a show and we all work on it.
Well, we have like 30 to 40 songs that we know that we can play, you know, as soon as people ask us for, because we know which ones that people like. And we try to throw them all in there. That's why we play 1, 2, 3 songs in a row, you know, and the people get tired, you know, I can see them getting tired dancing, but you know, it's like, that's why I use the word, you have to have resistance. Yeah.
Yes, sir. That is a great question. And like I said, this young man, Pio Trevino, has thousands and thousands and thousands of hits. Here's another one. Here's another one of his hits for all the Tiger Eye Show family members, for all the Pio Trevino Grupo Magic fans. A little something going like this.
Quiéreme adelante. Quiéreme, le doy gracias al destino por haberme puesto en mi camino y también a ti por haberme elegido. Quiéreme, mi vida, quiéreme, ahora, hoy, mañana y siempre. Quiéreme, mi vida, quiéreme, y seré tuyo, tuyo hasta la muerte. Quiéreme, mi vida, quiéreme, y seamos de esos pocos que por amor se vuelven locos. Quiéreme, mi vida, quiéreme, ahora, hoy, mañana y siempre. Es posiblemente que te quiero. Si quieres saber, nomás acércate y yo te enseño a ti lo que tú no sabes. Si te arrimas más, yo te enseño más. Nos pasamos la noche aprendiendo del amor que sentimos y al amanecer el otro día tú me quieres más y yo te quiero más. Ay, amor, eso. Te quiero mucho, te quiero mucho, te quiero mucho a ti. Te quiero mucho, te quiero mucho, te quiero mucho, mujer. Nos pasamos la noche aprendiendo del amor que sentimos y al amanecer el otro día tú me quieres más y yo te quiero más. Ay, amor. Love you. Nos pasamos la noche aprendiendo del amor que sentimos y al amanecer el otro día tú me quieres más y yo te quiero más. Vida, como te quiero a ti, y yo quiero expresar como siento la pasión. Me haces que yo esté ya bien feliz, este pobre corazón que hiciste querer. Ahora yo te quiero entregar todo lo que puedo dar para hacerte a ti feliz. Nunca se me vaya a me olvidar que tú fuiste la que fue despertando mi amor. Y fue dormido que tú fuiste la que fue despertando mi amor y fue dormido mi corazón. Luego llegaste, mi salvación, mi amor dormido ya despertó. Lo levantaste, mi corazón.
Okay. I'm sorry, Peter. I just thought we had to take everybody down memory lane, but I
You like
mean,
to hear that?
there's not, and I'm gonna be honest with everybody. There's not enough time in the day to actually put a real show together with Pio Trevino Grupo Magic because I mean, I didn't even get through half of your CDs that I have in my collection. I mean, those are just
Yeah.
some of them. Um,
You were
my wife
talking
also
about
wanted me
somebody
to ask a
loves you.
quick. What's that?
You were talking about somebody loves you.
Some yes. That is one of the songs. Well, that's the main song that everybody, all the comments are everybody wants to hear somebody loves you, somebody
Somebody
loves you,
loves you.
somebody loves you, because I know that is the go-to song. And
I recorded that song in 1975 with La Conexión Mexicana from Kingsville. And then I re-recorded it with Magic in 1984. And it made a
wow,
big hit still for me.
that song will never, ever go away. That if you honestly, Pio, I mean, you have so many hits, and I know you have all the hits, Te Quiero Mucho, all of those with La Movida, but I think Pio Trevino will always be affiliated with Somebody Loves You.
Yeah.
I think that is everybody's go-to song because that is a song that is very, 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 it hits everybody right in the heart.
Yeah.
Because it is such a powerful song. And
When I first learned that song, we with La Conexión Mexicana, we were recording with El Zarape Records. That was like the biggest record company in the Onda, and the president and the owner Johnny Gonzalez from El Zarape Records, he called us and told us, I found this song in Mexico, and it just came out, and it was a lady singing it, and I want you all to pick it up and take it to San Antonio and record it at Joey Studios. And we went and bought one of those phonographs, a record player that you put those C-cell batteries on it, the big ones.
oh,
And then we put it was a 45 record, and the one with the big hole, and put it there, and we learned it all the way from Kingsville to San Antonio. And when we got there, Johnny Gonzalez used to always make a barbecue for us when we get together. He really loved us a lot. And he brought his own cook, and they started making a barbecue outside and stuff. And my cousin Pete Cavazos, he was the guy that used to do the lead vocals, and I was doing the second vocal. And for some reason, he got too drunk that day, and he couldn't sing. He couldn't sing, so I had to sing both the lead and the second harmony on that song. And it made a big old hit. But right after it made the hit, I decided to quit because I wanted to go rock and rolling, because I used to be a rock and roll singer too, So I went and I stopped singing with them. And then when I started my band Magic, I went ahead and I re-recorded it again, and made a hit again, And I remember going to Dallas, and I was listening to the top 100, and that song was number one like for 2 months. I'm going like, wow, man. But the people really loved it, and
Yes.
I have to sing that song every night. That's a must do. And also like El Magazine, that was my first hit with Magic. And the composer of that song was Luis Silva, that he's already passed. But oh man, I recorded a lot of songs for Luis Silva. Uh, Perdona la molestia, Los Angeles. I mean, I must have done about 30 of his songs. And but Somebody Loves You will always be also one of my trademarks too.
Wow. Well, speaking of, there is, like I said, there is so many songs out there. But we're gonna do another one, Bill. We're gonna do another one because we have a lot of Bill Trevino Group of Magic fans. Shout out going out to Veronica La Consentida Lopez in the house. And we're gonna take y'all back one more time down
Okay.
memory lane with a little something, little something going like this. See if Bill Trevino, see if he remembers this one.
Empieza a clarear, quédate un poco más. Tú me dijiste que nunca te echaba menos.
Me,
Deja escapar de ti el fuego que guardas dentro. Quién sabe cuándo y dónde podremos volver a vernos. Amor, has nacido libre, tierno y salvaje entre el valor y el miedo. Tú tienes mi amor, si amarte es pecado, quiero ser pecador. Amor, has nacido libre, tierno y salvaje entre el
We got so much. We got so many. Pio, you're embarrassing me, Pio. That's La
That's-
Movida.
yeah, that's not me.
Who was that singing?
Ruben Boteo. He's the guy that came right after me.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah,
wow.
everybody that went to audition to try and make it, they wanted for them to sound just like me. So
That
Ruben did a pretty good job on that song.
that is very hard to sound like Pio. Do we need your kids? You
Huh?
said your kids? Do we need your kids sound like you?
My kids, I
Yeah.
only
Do any
have
of
one
them have
son.
the Pio Trevino sound?
Well, my son knows how to sing all of my songs.
What does he sound like? Is he close to like? Is he going to be the next Pio Trevino once Pio Trevino is not
I-
around?
I don't know. He's a welder right now, and a real good one. So I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Welders make a lot of money.
Yeah.
Welders make a heck of a lot of money.
Well, so do we. You just gotta learn how to earn it.
My wife wanted me to ask you, who have been some of your musical influences?
My musical influences was Trio Los Panchos and El Conjunto Bernal.
Oh, wow.
The
Why? Why those two?
because since I was a little boy, there was a Conjunto Bernal was one of the biggest conjuntos back in the day, and these guys used to sing 3-part harmonies. They knew how to blend their voices, and their music was, I mean, you couldn't compare it to anybody. I mean, they were the only conjunto Bernal ever, and if you ask me to sing their songs right now, I know how to sing about most of their library. It
What?
was something that I used to go, because I'm from the King Ranch, and it's a colony of about 200 and some odd people. Well, not anymore, but back then it was. And all you do is walk around the streets, and there's not too many streets to walk around, and go out to the school and put your foot on the water fountain and start singing. And we would sing. Most of the stuff was from Conjunto Bernal. And the reason I like Los Panchos is because back in the day, my grandfather used to be one of the King Ranch owners' chauffeur. He was their chauffeur, and they would make big parties at the big house there at the King Ranch, and they would invite in Trio Los Panchos to go sing, and they would go, and then my Mr. Clayberg used to send El Trio Los Panchos after they sang for him. He used to send them over to my grandfather's house so they could go serenade my grandmother. And they would go to my grandmother's house, and I'd be standing there listening to these guys play. And oh my gosh, I mean, it's like, and they're the best trio in the world, you know. And I
Wow.
mean, too bad that they're all gone. But you know, these guys, they they when you listen to their voices and stuff, it's like, oh, it goes to the heart quick. But those are
Very.
my roots. And plus, you know, my family, my family was very musically inclined, and that's where basically I started.
You say your family? The way you did you go make have any songs out?
Well, actually, my dad, he used to train racehorses for the King Ranch and groom them, and he used to go every year to New York and to Kentucky to go take the horses from the ranch to go race over there. And at night, uh, when he had to go cut his hair, he would go to this barbershop where he met my mom in New York. And then after that, he'd go out to this nightclub where the Rat Pack would be performing, which was Dean Martin, Frank Sinatra, Bing Crosby, all those, the Rat Pack, Sammy
Oh wow.
Davis, yeah. And he would sing with them. So, because my dad could sing real good English and Spanish, and Columbia Records offered him a contract to record. So he got to record a couple of records. Back then they were like 75. They used to be real small, and he wanted to sign a contract with Columbia, and he wanted to get married to my mom, and he flew to Texas to have my grandfather sign the contracts. And my grandfather was kind of cabron, so he he told him, I'm only going to sign one contract, and you're going to tell me which one you want me to sign. So my dad signed the marriage license contract, and he thought he was going to go back into the music and stuff, but he started having kids and stuff, and there it goes. So it that's where my singing. My dad would make rings around my singing any day. He's not with us anymore. He's been passed for several years already, but that's where I really get my roots from. From my dad. You know, but it's funny because my dad never wanted me to be in a band because he didn't want for me to go through what he went through. So when I was playing, I started with a band we called Los Éxitos, which were the same guys from La Conexión Mexicana, but we had a different manager, and I went ahead and I went and recorded with them, and my song, since when I worked in the racetrack with the racehorses, in our barn, we used to have a radio on each end of the barn, and the stations would be on the same station, and it was be a Spanish station. And I had just recorded Tu Recuerdo Yo, Estoy en el rincón de una cantina, that song.
Oh, wow.
And I recorded it, and it came out, and then the workers would tell him, "Hey, David," because my dad's name was David. "Hey, David, that's your son Pio singing." And I got so scared, man, because I thought my dad was going to be pissed off at me. He comes to me and he told me that he enjoyed listening to me sing, and it broke the ice. So I continued my career singing. And it was, gosh, it's amazing.
Wow.
To
That
start
is-
at one point, and then here I am now. But it's, you got to pay your dues.
Yes.
That's simple as that. You got to pay your dues. You can't. It's not going to be handed to you, and because I remember when I started, when I got out of La Movida, that was like an overnight success. And I remember when I quit, and the people from Hacienda where I was recording at, they told me, "Pio, it's not going to be like with Movida. That was an overnight success." But you know what? It was an overnight success for me, because I came out with El Magazine, and man, that thing started. It was like burning fire, kept on going and going and going, and I proved them wrong. But it's you have to have the drive. You have to have the drive,
Yes, sir.
and commit yourself. It's not easy, but you have to commit yourself.
And it is a hard commitment. We're gonna do another one, but we'll do another one real quick for all the Magic fans out there. See if y'all remember this one.
Don't worry, I'll save you.
Cada noche pienso en ti, mi amor, de todas las cosas que nos pasaron. Y recuerdo la primera vez que de chanza tú y yo nos encontramos. Ahora ya no más te quiero ver y darte muchos besos en tus labios. Quiero darte todo mi amor, estar contigo siempre en tus brazos. Ya no sé qué puedo hacer, tú me has quitado todo mi cariño. Es que yo te quiero mucho a ti y quiero que nunca me dejes solo. Ya no sé qué puedo hacer, tú me has quitado todo mi cariño. Es que yo te quiero mucho a ti y quiero que nunca me dejes solo.
A double shot. Here he is, El Magazine.
Compré un magazine que yo nunca compraba. No pude yo creer
Yeah, that was the Magic Man. We got one more. We got a special request from Alfredo Ortiz. He says, "Can you please play Amor Dormido?" So we're gonna do this one for Alfredo Ortiz real quick. Amor Dormido. Are y'all ready? Here you go, Alfredo. The Magic Man. Only
That's not
Dios
it.
Bendito can do it.
That's not Amor Dormido. That's El Magazine.
That's the
That's El Magazine. That
wow.
one.
Yeah, I pushed the wrong button. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We're gonna get
It's
that one
okay.
on. We'll get that one on
That's
for
why they
you.
made excuse me's.
um, wow. We're gonna get that one on, Alfredo. But if y'all have any questions, right now's the time. Right now's the time to ask Theo, because as you know, he's gonna be performing. All he's booked all year long, and it is going to be very hard to get this young man. I am blessed. I'd like to say thank you, Pio, and thank you to your awesome wife, Bessie,
Thank you.
for allowing us the special time with you. Even though Pio's embarrassed me 2 times. I mean, if you could tell, I mean, I'm trying. I'm trying to. I'm trying to get him as fast as I can, because I know Pio's a real busy man, and I know that he's got to, he's got to go. That's why I'm trying to get everybody's request in now that we have him on here. I mean, he's the living legend of Tejano music. If you want to ever talk about a legend, you have him right here, right in front of us. That's why, like I said, I'm trying to go as fast as I can, because we got to let him go.
Don't forget to call us 361-522-4867, and we play for wedding, parties, quinceañeras, divorces, whatever you got. We do everything. Clubs, concerts, everything. Nomás que haga paca.
He said, "Más que paguen, menos que paguen, he'll be there."
Yes, sir.
Well,
And we won't disappoint you.
oh no, never. Well, once again, I'd like to say thank you. I was trying to get Amor Dormido on as fast as I can, but it's getting late. I know Pio's got a lot of things to do. That's why it was hard to get him on this interview. But I like to say thank
Tengo
you,
hambre,
Pio.
tengo hambre.
Todavía no come, yo tampoco. But Pio, I have a special request, and I was waiting to the end to ask you for this request,
Yes, sir.
if you can. In memory of all our loved ones that are in heaven, my mom, my dad, my tios, my tias, my primos, everybody out there, and in memory of the late great Johnny Canales, in memory of Dick Clark, in memory of Casey Kasem, in memory of Jimmy Gonzalez, all the Joe Bravo, Bob Gallarza, Jimmy Edwards, all the legends that are up there in heaven. Can you please, Emilio Navaira, the list goes on and on and on.
Yes, sir.
Selena,
Jesse Serrata.
Selena, can you please sing Somebody Loves You? And with that, if you could please do that, we're going to end off the night with that. I was waiting because this will mean a lot to me, because this song was sung at my mom and my dad's funeral by my nephew, Leandro Maes, and my brother, Frank Maes. And this song has been sung at all my family funerals. Somebody Loves You. And I know it's been sung at so many funerals. And we do it Pio Trevino and Grupo Magic style. So if you can, in memory of all our guardian angels in heaven, my niece Haley, um, my aunt Marcela, my aunt Noni. I mean, the list goes on. I got a lot of family members in heaven. We all do. We
Yes.
all do.
Yeah.
Can you please do that in memory of everybody in heaven for us?
You want me to sing it live or what?
If you please can, Pilgrim. I could
Oh,
play
yeah.
the song, but
Okay.
I think it would mean more to everybody if
Okay.
we could get the Magic Man to do it live for us.
Okay. That sounds great. Para todos mis amigos desaparecidos, Diosito me los bendiga a todos. Selección, Somebody Loves You, Alguien Te Quiere. Somebody loves you. He wants you to know he'll always love you wherever you may go. Somebody needs you, though you don't need him. He'll wait forever for you to say, come in. 'Cause no one else will do if he cannot have you. He'll walk the road alone and never have a home. He'll never sail the skies. He'll never even try. Not without you. Alguien te quiere de corazón. Alguien te quiere, ten compasión. 'Cause no one else will do if he cannot have you. He'll walk the road alone and never have a home. He'll never sail the skies. He'll never even try. Not without you. Somebody loves you. And that somebody is me. Thank you, Russ. I love you.
Wow. Thank you, Theo. You do not know how much that means to me, my family, and to all the Tiger Eye Show family members that have lost a loved one. Thank you. And thank you to your wife, Bessie, for allowing us the time spent with you. I know you're a real busy artist, Theo, and I hope that this is the first, but I hope it is not the last of many, 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 many interviews with you.
Yes, sir.
May God always bless you on your journey. Um, and on your next hit, your next album release, maybe we could do a part two. Because,
Okay.
like I said, there is not enough time in the day to play all of Pio Trevino's music. You have to do at least 3 or 4 shows because I mean you got so many hits out there, and you are a true, true, true legend in la música tejana, and you even got a lot of English songs that I wanted
Yes.
to play. You have Stuck
Right.
on You, you
Right.
have Hello. I mean, you have so many hits out there. But I know it's getting late, but I just want to say thank you on behalf of myself, behalf of my wife, on behalf of my boys, on behalf of all what baby? Yes, and on behalf of all the Tiger Eye Show family members, thank y'all, each and every one of y'all, for tuning into this special Tiger Eye Show. And just letting everybody know, it is live on my YouTube channel, DJ Tiger Maes. Go subscribe to it. Go watch it. Y'all go relive this memorable live of Pio Trevino singing Somebody Loves You in memory of all our guardian angels in heaven.
God willing, we will see him August 30th.
And my wife saying, God willing, she's already put it in. She's already asking off for me for August 30th. We will be there. Con el favor de Dios, because I want to meet you in person and
Thank
your
you,
awesome
sir.
wife.
Same here.
Thank you. Is there
God
anything
bless
you'd like to say, Pio, before we say goodnight?
Well, I'd like to say thanks to all of my fans that have supported me. Gosh, man, since I started my band in 1981 to now, thank you very much for supporting me and being such great fans. I will continue to do my best to be able to complete my journey here and leave you people with a bunch of good stuff. And I'm hoping that also all you young guys learning and trying to find something to do, get into the onda and don't stop. Just keep on going, and everything will work out. And para todos mis amigos, Diosito me los bendiga a todos. God bless you all, and may you all have a good night. And thanks a lot, Tiger. God bless you, brother.
Thank you.
May the
Thank you.
magic be with you all the time.
Okay, let me see. My wife said that there's still a couple of more comments. Okay, Alfredo Ortiz wants to know if you could sing a little bit before we leave of Amor Dormido. If you could give us a little
Amor
bit before we
Dormido.
sing. Yes, please. And I'd like to send that one out to my brother de corazón, Mike Lozoya, Amanda Lozoya from Hereford, Texas, Gloria Villarreal, and all the Tiger Eye Show, DJ X-Ray. Just a little piece for all our Tiger Eye Show fans, family.
Okay,
Amor
if I
Dormido.
forget
Here
the
we go.
words, please forgive me. Vida, como te quiero a ti, y yo quiero expresar cómo siento la pasión. Me haces que yo esté ya bien feliz, este pobre corazón que hiciste querer. Ahora yo te quiero entregar todo lo que puedo dar para hacerte a ti feliz. Nunca te dejaré de ti, mi amor. Se me olvidaron las palabras.
No, you're doing
Fue
great.
dormido. Yeah, Amor Dormido. Yeah,
Thank you.
that's an old.
Yes, that's an oldie but goodie, but thank you, Pio. Que Diosito te bendiga. Thank you to all the Tiger Eye Show family members. Ya con esta despedimos. Y'all go follow,
Thank you
y'all
very
go get
much.
this song. It's on social media. Pio TV Group of Magic featuring David Lee Garza. No me
queda claro.
Claro. That's right. Thank you, Pio. Good night.
Thank you, Tiger.
God
God bless
bless.
you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, Popeye.
Don't worry, I'll save you.
No me queda claro que te hayas sido de mi vida. No me queda claro que si te amaba me dejaste heridas. No me queda claro y hoy sufro por tu adiós cada día. No me queda claro por qué jugaste si yo tanto te quería. No me queda claro si yo te amé con todo lo que tenía. Le ponía tiempo extra a cada caricia y al darte un beso en tu cuerpo me perdía. No me queda claro que renunciaras el amor que te tenía, que te olvidaras las promesas que me hacías. No me queda claro por qué tanto fingías. Eso, squeeze that box, David. y hoy sufro por tu adiós cada día. No me queda claro por qué jugaste si yo tanto te quería. No me queda claro si yo te amé con todo lo que tenía. Le ponía tiempo extra a cada caricia y al darte un beso en tu cuerpo me perdía. No me queda claro que renunciaras el amor que te tenía, que te olvidaras las promesas que me hacías. No me queda claro por qué tanto fingías. No me queda claro, no me queda claro.